Hey guys, it's Sri, and today I'm going to be doing a video on my diet and what I eat. The reason for that is because I was watching Diamonds and Heels 14's video on her model diet and what she eats. So I thought of making a video response to that video and posting it. So my diet is mostly consists of vegetables and fruits and meat. That's pretty much all I really eat. I do eat, every once in a while, I do eat nuts. I do eat whole grains as well because popcorn is a whole grain and I eat lots of it. I do eat, sadly I do eat sugar too, but I've been kind of cutting it down by not eating so much of it because it's not very good for your body. It can make you more hungrier than ever because if you think of it, then you realize that if you eat like a cake or like a big piece of cake, then it just will make you even hungrier even after you eat it, because in an hour you have at least an hour to burn off that calorie, otherwise it'll store in your body as fat. So I just try not to eat anything so drastic. I do have, however, biscuits every once in a while. I believe, yeah, I do. So I have at least 3 of those a day. That's pretty much my fair amount of sugar today. Yesterday I kind of snacked a little bit too much on them, however, because I make really, really good biscuits. So I do eat those, and sadly I do eat lots of salt too. That's pretty much, I don't put it on everything, but I do tend to eat it a lot on potatoes and meat, because I sometimes mask the taste of pork, because I hate pork so much. I can't stand pork. So I just mask the taste or dip it in sauce. That way I can't taste it because I don't like the taste of it. But I do, however, like turkey. I eat it practically every day. I have a turkey sandwich on white or whole wheat bread, depending upon my mood or whatever I feel like. So I do eat that. And I do eat popcorn every once in a while. Before, I would eat it practically every single day. Now I kind of skip like every other day, because like depending upon, if you buy the bags of popcorn, they're like about yay big, and they have canola oil and butter, which pretty much doesn't make it unhealthy, which is why some people think that it's not at all healthy for you. But if you put a really healthy stuff in it, like olive oil or just something like that, and I've never tried olive oil on anything because I'm just someone who loves to eat. I'm not really a butter person. I like to eat more or less salt, depending upon what I think, which is not always a good thing, because salt is not very good for you, because it has, because it can cause like kidney failure and all this stuff that scientists are saying that it does. So I try my best not to really have so much salt, because even though I do love salt, I just love it so much. But I do like nuts as well, like when they're salted. I think they taste really good. Because they're very, very, they're very high in unsaturated fats, which is very good for us, which will make you more full. Like if you eat about this much of that, and I'm pretty much just taking this from people who I know, the YouTubers I'm watching. So you just take about this much in your hand, and if you eat those, then you'll be full. So yeah, that's my diet, and I have lots of trouble at gaining weight because I'm about 5'8" tall, 8 inches. So I have a lot of, and I grow like constantly, like every few weeks I get growing pains, and it's really hard for me to gain weight. But everyone has a different weight system, and some people like to hear myself when I say, oh, I weigh this much in weight, and they're just like, oh, you need to really start eating. And it's like, oh my god, I eat like crazy though. And I'm just like, oh, but from your weight, you don't seem like, from the way that you weigh, you don't seem like you do. And then they tell me how much they weigh, and it's like, oh, that's a lot. I should at least weigh that much. And it's like, oh, but you don't need to. Everyone has their own weight system. So I am at a pretty healthy weight. I'm not completely very at all underweight, but when I was younger, I had anorexia. So I didn't really like to eat because I had a fear of eating or something. I don't remember why, but I never really used to eat, and my rib cage would be like, you'd be able to see it, and then my weight was in terrible danger ever since last year, when I was still in a really, really low percentile for my weight last year, and I was trying to gain it back, and just this year, I've been starting to my weight's catching up to me. So that's kind of my sad story. So my weight but the problem is that I lose weight too quickly, so I have to try to gain it back I do exercise because exercise is very good for you. I do yoga every few days to try to boost my metabolism, even though I have a rather fast metabolism. But yeah, I boost my metabolism, and yeah, so I was very, very cautious about like what I eat, because like some people don't even watch what they eat. Like my sister, she eats lots of junk food. She barely eats anything healthy unless it's for supper. Because for supper she eats whatever it is we have, and then she eats vegetables, and that's just what she has. And she isn't really all that healthy because she's been gaining weight. She's been getting a little bit fat, and yeah, she's pretty much just she's not very healthy, even though she does drink lots of healthy fluids like water and milk. But since I can't really eat that, I am lactose intolerant, so I can't eat it. I can't have anything dairy, so I have to like take supplements for dairy in order to actually eat them. I never really liked drinking milk. It was always hard for me when I was younger to drink milk because I never would, because it tasted so bad, and I still don't even like the taste of it, because my mum's trying to get me to drink soy milk, and I won't drink it because it just doesn't taste good to me. So that's my little story. And so yeah, that's pretty much my whole entire diet, and pretty much like some history of my diet and what I used to eat. And also, I have acne. I do have, my mum says it's very mild, but it's actually not really all that mild. It's just a very bad hormonal imbalance that I get up in my chin, and then my forehead is probably the most worst area of my whole entire. Although my forehead is getting better, it still has a little bit of acne in some parts, but then it likes to hide in my hair, so no one can really see it. But I do get some on my nose every once in a while, and some, pretty much like the part I worry about is on your chin, which is practically hormonal. And I get lots of blackheads there, and then I have some in between my eyebrows, which is not the greatest thing on earth. And it was pretty clear like a few months ago, and it just came right back. Actually, about 2 months ago, and then I put tea tree oil on it. But I don't like doing that anymore because it doesn't like my skin, because my skin is just so sensitive. It's hard to put products on it that will actually do something. So yeah, I hope you liked this video. Please comment below and tell me like what you think of this, because this is my first time ever posting a diet video on my diet. So that's what I eat, and I'm planning on being an actress when I grow up, so this is what I eat. So please just comment below if you have any tips or tricks on how to get like more healthy foods. I am pretty healthy compared to my sister, so compared to my little sister. My older sister, I'm pretty sure she's not very healthy either, so yeah. Bye.